Hey guys, what it do with your friendly neighborhood outsider, Supreme Uchiha, the God. And you know, one thing I find intriguing about World Trigger, and I'm gonna keep talking about World Trigger because I'm now hooked, I'm addicted, I'm obsessed with this shit. It is fire. In 2 days, I've read 150 something chapters. You know what I'm saying? Hooked, addicted. Jin. If you don't like Jin, I don't understand, bro. Because Jin, phenomenal character. It's one of the rare times where the power of friendship is not somebody's driving factor, is not a save all, end all, be all. You know what I'm saying? One particular scene that really intrigued me, that I really loved, and it made me think that this writer, that's the type of writer I want to be. Someone that thinks about every aspect of the person's personality, of logical sense. You know what I'm saying? So we find out that during the invasion, spoilers alert if you haven't read that far, we find out that Jin placed Chika in a situation that wasn't the best for her. It was actually a situation that could lead to her capture and lead, and inadvertently, because of that, lead to Osamu. I can never fucking say his name because there's two of them, right? There's Usami and then there's Osamu, right? So it always confuses me. One of the key things actually confusing about is the two names. They always switch which is which, and then sometimes like who pick one and just call them that the whole goddamn time. But anyway, so Jin, we find out, we discover that he thought about, he looked at all the circumstances. He was like, okay, if I let Chika escape, the attention won't go to her, it'll go to the city. That's more damage, that's more people dead. I'm not doing that. He just casted that out. He was like, no, this is the closest to for him, in his mind, the best possible outcome is that the city is completely safe, right? Chika doesn't get captured and Osamu doesn't get injured, and probably a few other alternatives right in there. So he creates a strategy that puts Chika in the opportunity to be robbed or taken in order to protect people, and that it also creates a chance that Osamu will die, and he allows all that happen so that people in the city will be saved. This is very important for his character, right? At this stage, he doesn't even have the black Fujitsu, you know, the black box, the black Trion anymore, right? And he does that like smartly. This is aptitude. This is like, okay, the city is the most important. That's number one. Second is to probably make sure that not too many borders people that die or get injured or get captured. And then third is taking care of the people I care about, which is Osamu and Chika. This is very, very important because other characters would have ran, like Naruto. Imagine Naruto. He would have ran straight to Chika, ignored all rules, ignored all that shit. I'm going to save my friend. Get there, Kung Fu, chop a nigga. People die, other things happen, but the story will never talk about it, right? The potential of all that shit happening. And this, I feel like the author thinks about every aspect, you know what I'm saying? And with Jin's super OP side effect, it's also a big weakness because he has to, bro, this guy has to think. Like, this guy, I don't know how he's so carefree. That's one thing I love about his character trait. He's so carefree, but you know he literally has the hardest job in Border. Like, literally, this guy has to figure everything out by himself. Now, he knew that Chikakawa, man, just making sure, Tachikawa was going to get murked in the second, quote-unquote, second invasion, right? He knew that Tachikawa was going to get murked, and he was like, okay, so he's going to get murked, and he sees by who, and he's like, okay, you go with them. He's going to get cut in half. He might get cut in half. So he created that opportunity. He saw that if she went, right, he would get cut in half and they would win. If she didn't, chances are they could lose or anything could happen. And he always does everything to increase the best opportunity for Border and the city. That's number one, always, right? If there's nothing, you can look at all his action, that's always his first priority. Now, he made sure to be there when Ringo, even though he saw no negative future for Ringo being there, when he saw that Ringo was running, he was like, okay, I have to be there to make sure. Like, even though he knew, okay, his thing is telling him it should go positive. There's no negative, but things can change because any wind blown in between can change how the paths flow and what will happen in the path, right? So because of that, he was like, okay, I'm gonna go check on Ringo. So he was absolutely shocked when it looked like Hyuse tried to stab him. He was like, wait, what? And then he realized. I think he realized straight away. He was like, okay, I still don't see a future where Ringo's hurt. So obviously that's not gonna happen. So if you look at that illustration or whatever, that page specifically, you see that he's like, but I don't see any negative endings, and he's never wrong. Guy's smart. No matter what happens, negative, positive, he knew there's a chance of it happening. He did not see a chance of Ringo getting hurt, but he was there just in case a wind blew, anything happened, and that became an option. So he was there to make sure of that. But he was surprised he never saw it, and then when he stabbed him, he was like, but I still don't see it. So he couldn't have stabbed him, right? So it was a very interesting moment. But you can see he was there. He's very careful. He was like, Ringo, I have to do it for myself. For Osamu and Chika, he was like, bro, the city comes first. So he stopped Hyuse. He knew stopping Hyuse was important. He knew, he just thought, he saw so many futures ahead that it's crazy. He knew Hyuse was going to be important for Chika and them. And one of the key reasons he's even helping Osamu's team a lot is, he likes Osamu, of course. He helped him take care of some of his like quote unquote underlings, his quote unquote little brothers and sisters. He has little brothers and sisters, anyone that's like his youth or whatever. But mainly it was because of Yuma or Kuga, right? It was mainly because of Kuga. And that was because he felt like Kuga's life is full of struggles. And this is probably his only opportunity to live life normally. And he's trying his best to make that happen while ensuring that Border is number one. Border in the city is number one. Always, right? This is very, very important. And he's doing this for everything, for everyone, at all the time. He's always figuring out ways, always thinking. He was even helping Tamakoma team's opponents in that situation, because he was like, you should probably watch their match. You might learn something. And he helped them, and he knows, he's always thinking, and that really intrigues me. He's such an interesting character. I can't wait to see more of his fights. I know that there's a solo book about him, which I will read when I do my second part for Jin. I just love his character trait. I love his thought process. I love what he does. Even when he stood up to the general, or the leader, the captain, whatever, the leader of the whole border headquarters, and he was like, try me. You want to take my black Treon? Try me. It's either you do this, you know what I'm saying? And they trust him. They all the people there, when Jin says something, all the border members, Jin is like, do this. They're like, fuck, okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's interesting. Even when he tells them that he tells, what's his name? Let me just double check. Miwa? Yeah, he tells Miwa that he's gonna save Osamu, or he's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. My side effect says he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You should go help him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, I'm not gonna help you. And then even people are like, oh, I thought you don't like Jin. But he figured out something about Jin that a lot of people didn't know, or well, he didn't know at least. Because he absolutely hates neighbors. And mainly he hates them because they killed his sister. He didn't realize Jin lost his sister and his mother, or something along those lines. Definitely his mother, right? He lost his family from neighbors as well. But he just doesn't hold a grudge that way. He thinks war is started by 2 people or 3 people or 4 people, whatever number of people it is. And he understands the situation. He still treats neighbors like they have a positive. That's why he took a risk on Hyuse. He looked at all the chances, and he saw that this sort of stuff are unlikely. You know what I'm saying? And he saw that he probably could defeat him if he had to anyway. You know what I'm saying? He was literally chopping him up with no black Treon solo. He was handling him. You know what I'm saying? He held him off completely because he knew, if I kill him or do something, this might affect what will happen. So I will just hold him off, and he held him off. You know, Tachikawa is actually phenomenal as well. Top tier character. I might do something on him if we discover a little bit more beyond him fighting and being brilliant at it. yeah, man, that's really, I just want to talk about a little bit about Jin and why I think I love this guy, man. I'm going to talk about Ringo, Little Ringo, because I find him very, very intriguing and how the writer writes him. I want to do that next. But first, I need to kind of do some extra research on him just to remember, because he's not there so much that it's not so easy for me to just speak off the top. So I have to do a little bit of research, get my head together, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an OG YouTuber, right? With the camera quality and all that shit, all everything low quality. I think I'm one of the few OG YouTubers left on this side. Everybody is so fucking high grade. I mean, I will eventually, but I'm kind of like this feel. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching. It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. If you like, leave a like. If you don't like, leave a dislike. Leave a comment. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Who's your favorite character? My favorite character is definitely Jin and Kuga. Those are my two, and Ringo. I love those three. Jin is probably number one. Ringo and Cougar are very, very close second. I like Osamu as well. I want to do a video on him. Probably I'll drop that within the next few days. I want to do a video on how I feel like he goes against Shonen Jump protagonist tropes. I really, really like Osamu because of that as well. I'm going to do Chika one as well. Chika character breakdown at some point. But she doesn't interest me as much. I think other characters interest me more. You know what I'm saying? I want to know more about Tsukimi. I want to know more about Usami. I know that Tachikawa has a crush, I think, on Usami. He has a crush on Kunichika. Is it? Yeah, Kunichika. He has a crush on Kunichika. I would like to know more about that relationship. Hopefully it explodes within the next few chapters. I like Isami Toma. He's very, very good. Soya Kazama, I want to know more about him. I know that he has a crush on somebody as well. It could be Mikami, but I know somebody has a crush on him or he has a crush on somebody. It's kind of confusing sometimes with the names. But yeah, there's just a lot of things. I can't wait until the story explores more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really it. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God. I'm out.